From the frozen Arctic to the towering Himalayas, planet Earth is etched with roads that challenge the very limits of human endurance. These are frozen arteries, carved through some of the most unforgiving landscapes imaginable. Driving on ice is already terrifying, but some roads take it to a whole new level. Today we're counting down the 9 scariest ice roads that will make your heart race, and maybe even question why anyone would dare drive them. Our journey begins in Alaska, home to the legendary James Dalton Highway. Stretching over 400 miles into the heart of the Arctic Circle, this remote ribbon of gravel and ice is a lifeline to the oil fields of Prudhoe Bay. The Dalton Highway is notorious for its extreme cold, with temperatures plummeting to -80 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds howl across the frozen tundra, creating blinding whiteout conditions that can last for days. With no cell service for most of the route, drivers are utterly alone, their fate hanging on the reliability of their vehicles. Even the most experienced truckers approach the Dalton with a mixture of respect and trepidation. Our next icy adventure takes us to the remote reaches of Quebec, Canada, where the Trans-Taiga Road winds its way through a vast and unforgiving wilderness. This is the northernmost paved road in the Western Hemisphere, a 415-mile testament to human ambition and engineering. The Trans-Taiga Road is a solitary ribbon of asphalt, slicing through dense boreal forests and desolate tundra. But beneath the surface, beauty lies in ever-present danger, with temperatures plunging to -50 degrees Fahrenheit and blizzards striking with terrifying ferocity. One mistake can send you careening off the road and into the wilderness. Our journey now takes us to one of the most infamous roads on Earth, Russia's Kolyma Highway, also known as the Road of Bones. This 1,200-mile artery through the Siberian wilderness is built on the bones of the prisoners who perished during its construction. The Kolyma Highway was the brainchild of Joseph Stalin, who envisioned a road that would connect the remote region of Magadan to the rest of the Soviet Union. The road is still largely unpaved, a bone-jarring track that turns to mud in the summer and a treacherous ice rink in the winter. Temperatures here can plummet to -60 degrees Celsius, and breakdowns mean certain death unless help arrives quickly. From the brutal history of the Kolyma Highway we travel to the serene beauty of Sapmi, the traditional homeland of the Sami people which spans parts of Norway, Sweden and Finland. Here, nature provides a unique and ephemeral network of roads, the Sapmi Winter Roads. Every winter, as lakes and rivers freeze solid, the Sami people create a network of ice roads that connect their remote villages. Driving on a Sapmi winter road is an experience unlike any other, gliding across the surface of a frozen lake. While beautiful, these roads are incredibly fragile. One crack, and you could plunge into freezing water below. Our quest for the world's most daunting ice roads now takes us to the towering Himalayas where the Zojila Pass snakes its way through the rugged mountains of India. At over 11,500 feet above sea level, this treacherous mountain pass is a vital link between the regions of Kashmir and Ladakh. The road is narrow and winding, clinging precariously to the edge of sheer cliffs, with avalanches and landslides a constant threat. Even in the summer months, snow and ice can make driving a challenge, but it's in the winter that the Zojila Pass truly earns its reputation. Drivers must navigate hairpin turns while avoiding falling rocks, all while battling altitude sickness. Many people associate Australia with scorching deserts and sun-drenched beaches, but even the land down under has its share of icy surprises. The Air Highway, which stretches for over 1,000 miles across the Nullarbor Plain, might seem like an unlikely candidate for an ice road, but when winter storms sweep in from the Southern Ocean, this desolate stretch of highway can transform into a treacherous ice rink. The Air Highway is one of the longest straight roads in the world, and its monotony can lull drivers into a false sense of security. With little infrastructure and long stretches between towns, drivers face isolation and hypothermia if they get stranded. Our journey now takes us to the Canadian Arctic, where for a few short months each year, a truly extraordinary road comes into existence, the Ice Road to Tuktoyaktuk. This ephemeral highway, made entirely of ice, allows vehicles to cross the frozen Arctic Ocean, connecting the remote community of Tuktoyaktuk to the mainland. Building and maintaining the ice road is a monumental task, with crews working tirelessly to create a road surface strong enough to support the weight of trucks. driving on the ice road is an unforgettable experience, with the vastness of the frozen ocean both awe-inspiring and intimidating. The road is marked by flags, and drivers must stay within the designated lanes to avoid thin ice. But beware, warming temperatures can weaken the ice, making every trip a calculated risk. Our penultimate destination takes us to the very roof of the world, where the legendary Karakoram Highway snakes its way through the towering peaks of the Himalayas. Connecting Pakistan to China, the Karakoram Highway is often called the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. The Karakoram Highway is a marvel of engineering, carved into the sides of sheer cliffs and crossing towering bridges that span dizzying chasms. But the Karakoram Highway is not for the faint of heart, with landslides and rockfalls common and the road often blocked by snow and ice in the winter months. Altitude sickness is another concern as the road climbs to over 15,000 feet above sea level. Icy conditions, rock slides, and narrow ledges make this one of the deadliest roads on Earth. And now, we come to our final destination, a road so notorious, so challenging, so downright terrifying, that it has earned the nickname, the Highway from Hell. This is the Lena Highway, a 1,200-mile ribbon of misery that connects Moscow to Yakutsk, one of the coldest cities on Earth. The Lena Highway is largely unpaved, a nightmarish roller coaster of potholes, mud, and ice. In the winter, temperatures can plummet to -70 degrees Fahrenheit, turning diesel fuel to jelly and making it nearly impossible to start a vehicle. The road becomes an ice rink, and drivers face the constant threat of skidding off the road and into the frozen wilderness. Many call it less of a road and more of a survival challenge. So there you have it, 9 of the scariest, most challenging, and most awe-inspiring ice roads on Earth. These are roads that test the limits of human endurance, roads that demand respect, and roads that offer a glimpse into some of the most extreme environments on our planet. Would you dare to drive any of these frozen nightmares? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling adventures.